So,
We are live.
We're live. All right, John.
welcome everybody. A little technical difficulties tonight with the Down and Dirty show, but we'll be a little short, but we're with you. So thanks for joining us. Sorry that we're late, but we're Crazy Acres Wildman shop here tonight. We wanted to kind of come down and talk about some more Louisville stuff, and everybody's getting ready for Louisville. Everybody's thrashing for Louisville. There's guys here at the shop working on tractors, and we were talking, and Greg, I'm like, hey, let's sit around your tractor and talk a little bit. Yours is down there, so you see the T8 Tomcat isn't all the way together, so we're down here chatting tonight. So we got Travis Wildman here, and we got Lucien Kellers, all from the Netherlands, joining us as he's flown into town to help out, and he's had some experience down in Louisville, so reaching Louisville next week, so we're getting close.
Yep, tractor pull the Super Bowl next weekend, right? Are you ready to go, Travis?
We're getting there.
We're getting there? Who's farther along, you or me?
Oh, you.
Me?
The hood's on here.
That's true.
Hood's on here. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it's thrash time. That's where we're at. It's thrash
You
time.
had to bring in some special help from the Netherlands, right?
Yep. Couldn't get it done without him, yeah.
Right. But he was working on a board outside.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I did.
you're like the greeter at Walmart. Outside.
Better than.
Better than.
It's a little conversation tonight, and like we said, we're sorry we're late here, but little technical difficulties, and we're back on track. So.
Yep, trying to catch up. Travis and I both pull on Thursday night, right? I don't know what the lineup is, who pulls first, or we don't know that till we get there.
No.
Yep. So,
I think Blaine plays that night too.
is Blaine on Thursday night too?
I don't know.
I don't know anymore.
No, actually, he might not.
I think he was on Saturday last year, but we pulled on Thursday night
Yeah.
four years in a row now, right?
Yeah.
4 years in a row. Yep, and a good. I think it's the toughest night there. It gives you an out, right?
I'll go with that.
There isn't an easy night down there, I don't think, is
No,
there?
no, there's not.
Yeah.
Nope, and we've kind of learned not to try new things down there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We're just
Go
kind of go with what's working.
with what works, yeah. How many times you pulled down there?
So, I don't know. 6, 8,
Six, eight.
like that.
Yeah. How many times you been?
I think.
This will be my fourth time. Well, fifth, because I pulled the super farm down there one time too.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And Luke made it to the finals down there. The only one from the Netherlands ever make it to the finals at the National Farm Machinery Show. And you pulled down there what, twice, 3 times?
3 times.
Yeah. What year did you make it to the finals?
09.
Oh, nine.
Yes.
09. Is that when the pipe blew off?
Yes.
In the
Yes.
finals, right?
Yes.
And that was your tractor, wasn't it?
Yes.
Turn me loose.
Yes. It was.
Which is now,
It's I sold it to Dennis Borson in
Dennis Borson gets beat up a little bit. Dennis Borson,
and then he sold it to a guy in the Netherlands.
the guy in the Netherlands bought it,
Yes.
right? What's
Yes.
it called over there?
Mud Patrol.
What?
Mud
the
Patrol.
The Mud Patrol.
Mud Patrol.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mud Patrol over there.
Runs good. Real
Yep.
good. Yeah.
And the other version that you had, the first version, wasn't it? That's Randy's now.
That's the first one we built in 07, and we had it on track in 08. That's the first time I pulled in Louisville. And
Yep.
but I think that's the one I won in 09. That's the one from Randy.
That's the tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the one.
You used to be turning loose?
Yes, and then we sold it to Randy, and then we built a new component tractor, and that's the one we shipped over to the Netherlands. Oh, I think I pulled that in Louisville as well.
Yep. I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
So you've had good success down there, and
Yeah. Well,
to be able to come from the Netherlands and pull down there in the Field of Dreams, that'd be pretty awesome.
yeah, it was. It's something you will never forget.
yeah, right.
It's a different experience, It's different.
I like when you get pulled into the, I try to put the boys on the seat, get pulled in there.
Yeah,
to get pulled down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool
Yeah,
thing.
that is a cool feeling. Yes.
Yep, it is. And all the people, you don't really pull in front of that many people, hardly ever. And they're all into it. Yep.
And the hard part is when they pick you up and they pull you to the side, and you have to wait there for a minute before they back you up. That's the hard part for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meet alongside there, so you're the next one up. How that one goes.
That's the nervous part.
Yeah.
You start thinking hard.
No, but it's just the moment that you have to wait and sit there, and everybody everybody's watching you, you know, that's
Right.
kind of.
Well, a couple of years ago, I was the third hook. So I knew I was going to get in the winner circle for a minute, right? And I did. I sat there, and then the next I didn't. And then I really got nervous. And then the next I knocked out. That was that's something to get pushed down. You've been down there, right?
Yeah, last year I sat there for quite a while.
You did.
Yeah,
Yep.
and they all
Yep.
yeah.
Somebody figured something out.
Yeah.
That's the tough part of being early. You don't get to watch what guys are doing. Some say it's better. I don't know.
It's a tricky track because it's not a outdoor track. It's not seasoned.
Yep.
It's indoor, and you got to remember too that sled is coming on fast.
It is.
It's twice as fast as the outdoors. And talking with Vaughn Bauer down there, they got 2 sleds set up. They got the high speed in them, and that box, if you ever really pay attention, flies up the rails.
It does.
So it's that load's coming on twice as fast as it would as if you're outdoors.
And you really feel it hit you.
Oh yeah.
When it tops out,
When it tops out, you feel it. You did shoot you forward a little bit. And you do feel a lot harder when you go outdoors. I think. I don't know, but it seems like it.
and it's a short track, so you really got to have all your apples and oranges in one basket before you leave the line, and you're probably more aggressive there than outdoors, I'm sure.
Yeah. You do have to drive different.
And you need a little luck.
Little up, yep.
And then, how do you feel, Travis, about you trusting the guy behind you to stop you before you hit the wall?
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
The sand is the sand.
You know,
To the beach we go.
Right.
We hope.
Haven't had-
haven't had that problem yet. So.
Me neither. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Right.
Yeah, until you're there.
I don't want to be the guy that comes up short.
Right.
Because I took my hand off the throttle.
Because then you'd be called a mangina, right?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
Luke's pretty good at teasing everybody, so then when he's here, Greg's got to definitely get his digs in him before he goes down there.
Right, It doesn't stop.
The first time you took this one down there, you made test pass and didn't have so little luck, did you?
Well, it ran good,
Ran good.
but we spun a bearing.
Oh, that's what
And
it was.
I'd never driven a pro stock in my life. And they backed me out there, and all of a sudden the steering wheel spinning.
Shit happens, you know.
Well, the bolt must have got a nut on the steering, and it fell out. And it was laying right there. And he was telling me, just go.
Everybody was waiting.
And I said, no, the bolt's right there. I'm sitting in the seat. Put it back in there. And he sticks it up from the bottom.
Yeah. This got a hold for about 10
Yeah,
seconds.
so I had to turn the wheel just to hold it in there. And then good friends,
As he walked away, he said, it's just Elsing.
Yeah. And then I went, the front end came up, and I pedaled it a little bit to get it back down. And then he called me a mangina, right? He's got a mangina, the whole thing. It is what it is, but you know, it's the first time. It's different, right, Travis? It is, yeah. The first time you probably drove a pro stock right on the mat, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. You know, yeah. I made the transition from Super Farm to Limited Pro to Pro Stock. And it's a lot different. It is. Each one gets more violent as you go up more hill, I think. But that young guys, like I had my boys jump out and they just go. You know.
It took me a few times, I was 16, so I didn't really have to feel for anything,
Yeah. You drive tractor and farm tractors all
Oh,
day
yeah.
long. Yeah.
Just that clutch, pushing on it.
Yep.
Getting the timing right with the throttle, stuff like that.
Yep.
What's your favorite part of Louisville when you were there pulling? Was it pulling?
I don't know. It's so many things that you see so many people and so many different tractors, and it's tough to compete and do good
Yeah.
in front of all that crowd. If you do good, it's fine. If you don't do good, it's fine too. It's
Good experience.
it's beautiful.
How about you?
Oh, like you said earlier, going down that tunnel, it's, the atmosphere, I guess.
Yep.
It's cool.
I think anybody that's a pulling fan should get the chance to sit in a seat and go down that tunnel.
Yeah.
After that, though, I think my favorite thing is seeing all the guys that you haven't seen since the
Right.
summer.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I enjoy, and then
Yeah.
times able to go with these guys for the summers and meet a bunch of new people and at least get to visit them while I'm there. I really like that.
Yep.
And going down the tunnel is pretty cool. I've rode theirs a few times, going down in there, getting parked.
Yep.
Also rode it out when it wasn't a good night either.
Yep. That's not as much fun.
Yep. Also rode it out.
You're right.
Also rode it out and was able to fire it up and drive it back to Broadbent, so that was a good night to, but
Yeah.
didn't get to the winter circle. But
Yep. I think now they pull us back to Broadband, right?
Yeah, I think they just dump you outside and you're on your own from there.
I don't
Unless you're going to Broadbent to stay there.
Yeah.
For the night.
I haven't had that
Yeah,
experience yet.
we
I don't know.
usually have
Oh,
trailers.
Hope 8 of us figure that out this year, you know.
you got how many?
Well, there's 8 Badger State guys or 9 Badger State guys going.
1/3 of it, maybe. 1/3 of the
Yeah.
pro stocks.
Yeah, there's where they take 12 or 12 to the finals, right?
12. Yeah.
12 to the
Should
finals,
be-
so 2/3.
Yeah. So there's going to be what? 4 each session. Top 4. Go to the finals.
No,
Three sessions.
Top 3.
You only have
4
top
sessions.
pro
Oh, there's 4
4
sessions.
sessions, 3 in the top.
Okay.
So it's tough. It used to be 4 when you do 16 in the finals. Yep. Yep. But now it's a little tougher to get in there, and it's a good thing. You should earn it.
Them guys down there, they do a great job with that track too. Danny Christiani and Mike Witt and their whole crew
Scott,
down
I
there.
don't know any of them guys.
Scott, oh, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, they do a great job, and then that dirt, from what I understand, stays across the highway in a building, and then they bring it back out for that, and lay her all in there, and then when the finals are done, they dig her all back out that night. I think there's something going on in Freedom Hall on Sundays always.
Well, there used to be a basketball game, but I think they have the Young Center now, so I don't know if they do that anymore. Dig it out that night. Do that?
I don't think so either.
Last year, I think I seen on their live feed. Last year, in their live feed, they had trucks and stuff in there.
Oh, really?
Yep. So they're taking it out right away.
Yeah. I haven't seen any questions up there. We can't read them. John, maybe get your phone up and you can watch it if you can, so we can see what questions we have. So send some in, guys, or some comments.
Or Mackenzie, if Mackenzie's there, is there any up there you want to read off?
There is one from Emily Matsky, says, can Mason make an appearance?
Can Mason make an appearance?
We've been trying.
We've been trying. He's
He's hiding in the corner of the shop from as soon as the camera turned on, he disappeared.
it's hard to hide that big guy,
We ordered pizza, so I think he's ready to eat.
Yeah.
He's hungry.
right?
Ordered pizza, so he's waiting by the door for the pizza guy.
Yep.
You know.
Then Pete Kaiser, Travis, tell Doug I said hello.
Travis, tell who?
Tell Doug I said hello.
Tell Doug. Pete Kaiser.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pete pulls garden tractors.
Okay.
He's got a diesel he's putting together and also has a little 4-banger he's going to be running. I do believe that's Pete Kaiser.
Yep.
So anybody got any questions, feel free to kick them out there, and Mackenzie will let us know about them. We'll be happy to answer them for you.
Well, I don't want to give too much away that's going on in here, but we're sitting in here right now, and there's 5 pro stocks in here, and they're not 2 of them are the same color, right? Right?
Yeah, you're right.
A couple got roll cages that are the same color,
Yeah,
frame rails.
might, but
Yep, about all.
there's some new stuff that's gonna get debuted in Louisville, so that'll be cool as heck.
Yep.
You know, so
Yeah, the new one that's going to be in Louisville is right behind the camera.
yep, and we're not gonna show it to you, so you gotta go to Louisville, you gotta watch the live
Yep, you
feed.
got live feed, or you got to go to Louisville. Yep, it looks really sharp.
It does. It's going to be one of the coolest looking tractors out there, I guarantee it.
Yeah, so that'll be awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, all the pro stocks here, all in various stages. But by next week, Tuesday, they'll be all loaded up, ready to go. Oh,
And we said all summer long, we're not slamming the week before Louisville. We're gonna have it done. Right? Where are we at?
Better safe than last year. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
that never happens.
Yeah, we hope.
Yeah, we
No
are.
matter what, you're always working out until the last minute. Just the
Yep.
last few things, or fitting on something, or a line, or wanting to fix this.
Yep.
So, is there another question up there? Thought I seen something pop up.
I hope people tuned in if they couldn't find us right away, but we're back.
So we're live. We got Luciana Careless from Netherlands and Travis Weilman. We're down at Crazy Acres shop here tonight doing the live feed with Greg's tractor, the T8 Tomcat, sponsored by Hennessy Implement right behind us. It's getting close. Looks like we got oil we have to put in, exhaust pipe to get finished up.
Yep.
What else you got?
Just maintenance, general maintenance. The exhaust pipe's a big thing. That's a big project, to get that done. I wouldn't have had to do one, but my boy stole mine to go to Shipshewana.
passing it on down.
Right, I guess.
Yeah, that was part of the deal.
There's a lot cheaper for them to do that, right?
Yes,
Take my,
Yes.
set it up and use it for themselves.
yes, nothing wrong with that.
They ain't dumb.
No. You taught them well.
Well.
If I had to do it,
Right.
I'd
This is
just take
easy.
that one.
Let's just take that one there that's done.
So there's a question. How many pulling tractors have you built in your lifetime?
What was that?
Still kind of loud in here, so there's still
It's loud in here. There's a lot going on. What'd you say, Mackenzie?
Oh, how many pulling tractors have you built in your lifetime?
How many pro tractors? I thought it was almost 80. Craig's in the paint booth. We can't ask him, but it's about almost 80.
almost 80 tractors, and it's not just pro stocks either. Hot farms, super farms,
Super stacks.
super stocks.
Yes.
Yep. Didn't they help you with your tractor down in machine on that one time too, or something?
Yeah, we put tin work on mini rod down here. Yeah, I think the tin work from that one's still up by Oshkosh area or something.
Is it?
Yep,
Yep.
you got John Deere tin work on it.
Yep.
Yeah, we did that here 1 year too. That was in the old shop.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, we built we built 2 mini rods down here. I guess you can add them to the list.
Right. Yep. 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 And they've got pictures on the wall. We're actually doing a show with the Wildmans, and we're trying to get everything done. We've got parts of it done. There's pictures on the wall you'll see when we do theirs of all the tractors. And I shouldn't say all the tractors we build, but a lot of them.
A lot of them.
A lot of them are on the wall over here behind us. It's pretty cool.
Yep. So we're getting closer and closer to that. With, we come down here and videotape that one. We got some of Robbie Lemke. We got some of Klaus. And
Yep.
we're getting that all put together. So we get done with Louisville, we'll get them out.
Yep. We're going to go to Chris Feller's shop at some point too. They're building blocks for V8 Perkins billet block and V8 3208 cat billet block. So that'll be cool. That's coming up here. We'll get done. We're going to wait till they get into it. And Chris told me that it'll be done. The Perkins blocks will be done, or one will be done this spring for next summer already. So,
Awesome.
and I think it's going into Mike Everson's tractor. I'm not sure, but so that'll be cool. And that'll be neat to see. He's got pictures of the one he's building, and we will show that. That is really cool. Different tractor, something different again. In our club, we're going to have how many different colors? 8 or 9 different color pro stocks.
Most variety around.
Yeah. Yep. There's a many clubs that can say that. They're usually red or green, right?
Looks like the Netherlands to me.
Looks like the Netherlands, yeah.
You got a lot of color over there.
Hell yeah.
What all you guys have over there?
Yeah, all kind of brands.
We got Fiat.
Fiat,
Valtra, yeah.
Lloyd's, Ford, Collins.
But to explain the differences a little bit, Luke, about between the pro stocks here and the pro stocks.
Well, in Europe, you have a gauge limit, 510, and they used to run stock heads, but now you can run a billet head.
Okay.
And I think they changed the turbo limit into a 5-inch and a 5.1 or 5.2 exhaust wheel. So, and the rest is all free. You can do whatever you want.
It's all component tractors.
Yes,
too,
yes.
right?
It's a mold, yes. All components now.
So they're all pretty close to what we're running here in the
Yes,
U.S.
except for the cubic inch.
Cubic inch
Yes.
and the
Does,
turbo.
does the sheet metal have to match the block or more?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
So if it's a Deutz, got a
You
Deutz motor.
have to have a Deutsch motor.
Okay.
Great. And
It's
then-
no cross dressing like you guys have here.
All right. We're a little more free thinkers here.
I don't know. I don't know about that rule.
But, it's tough.
Yes.
And when you get to the big cubes, when you get to the bigger cubes motors, right, Travis, you gotta, you couldn't build a New Holland block.
No.
We tried.
But that's the reason why we kept it in Euro on 510 cubic inches, because then you have all kind of colors in there. Deutsch didn't never build a big motor. New Holland never did. That was a 456, the most they got. You can't use the truck block, the truck motor, because it was never used in a tractor. So that's the, and they also did it before the Massey guys, because the V8 was 510
I think,
in the 1150, so you could use that V8 motor. That's the reason why they did that. And I think, I still think that was the best decision they ever made.
So I think it would be interesting too, to tell the story how you got to be friends with Travis and how that worked out.
There was a big indoor pool in the hall in Rotterdam. They invited the Wildmans, so they came over with 2 tractors. And the deal was that the organization was given a tour after the pool, so they stayed for about a week in the Netherlands, and they were planning on showing them around, but they backed out of that. So then I came in, and I knew Jim Milburn and Mark Massey, because they were with them too. So that's when I finally met him, and we became friends. I showed him around, I took him everywhere, and we stayed friends, and I'm still here.
Still here.
Just went from there.
You come a couple times a year, 2-3 times a year, right?
4 or 5.
And you help with the field work here.
Yeah.
Help with the field work and
Comes in the fall and helps run combine and puts some chisel plowing and whatever.
Whatever they have to do for me.
How old were you, Travis, when that happened?
Was it 19?
18? And how'd they do it in Bull over there? How'd you guys do it?
Well, it was your horsepower. It ran really well.
They gave a hell of a show.
Didn't the steering brake over there too?
Yep.
What broke?
Steering.
Steering broke over there too?
Yep.
That's a common theme now with tractors are helping you.
Yeah, I know.
What is it? No more steering for him, right?
Over there to make the full pull, you had to go out the tunnel.
Yeah.
You know, so kind of the track narrowed out. We had to be in the center to make a full pull.
And the track is only 180 foot.
Ooh, that's tough.
That comes up quick.
I will say, we went to Shipshewana with the boys tractor this year, and that has got the potential there to be an awesome place. And I'm not going to say it out loud, don't ever repeat me, but I would take the pro stock there.
Yeah.
Because it's 300 feet.
Yep.
And it was a well-run show. It was good. It was good.
I've heard good things.
Yep, the track was awesome. I've never seen an indoor track like that. It's a ball like that. It was crazy.
It was fun to watch from home. So next year, I hope I get to see it from the driver's seat.
Your tractor got second in the finals?
Yeah, we got second down there. So the group that we pull with, we're very proud of being second down there running against some guys. That was a lot of. It's fun watching Brian. Brian did a good job driving, running our tractor. And we worked on it a couple weeks before he went down there to get everything put back together and ready to go. So it was a lot of fun. I got to sit with my family and watch it. So yeah.
I hope you all.
We got a couple questions. So, Pete Kaiser again. What's the average price to build a pro in case he won the lottery?
The average price to build a pro stock?
Win the lottery, we'll tell you.
That's why he's asking, just in case he wins the lottery.
I think it'd be cheaper to buy one already.
Yes, buy one that's done.
Yes.
Way cheaper. Yeah. But the problem is, if you want to buy one that's done, if it's not what you want,
Yes.
you know.
It all depends. So it depends where you get the chassis from, whether it's Engler, Ace,
Blackbirds.
Blackburn, or whoever that builds the chassis. All depends on that cost. Who you're going to go with for an engine builder,
Or you build it
you're gonna
yourself.
build it yourself. Gearbox, rear. What are you going to do? Rear end wise. There's a couple different scenarios for differentials, and a lot of people run a profab box. So, but to buy all the nickel dime pieces that go with it. The big dollar item like the engine. There's a lot of things besides the engine you're going to buy. Lines, fuel lines. You go to Fair Valley and get your injection pumping lines, or wherever.
That's why we bring it down here to work on it, because left-handers only 20 minutes away. Yeah, left-hander chassis for fittings, for hoses and stuff is there, but Craig, the Wildmans have all kinds of stuff here.
Craig keeps some stock in. He's got 2 lathes here. There's mills here. There's shear. There's all kinds of presses. Whatever you need, we can make right here.
You got brand new press back there, looks like you, right? Yeah. Did you break that yet?
No.
One-stop shop of getting stuff done.
There's a lane back there that Luke was supposed to try to run himself. One day I ran it.
Yeah.
I did all right.
Yeah. I know.
But
You did it clean.
you had trouble with your metric tape measure though.
Right.
I'm happy with that.
No, but there's a lot of equipment around here. You'll see in the show we do as
So to answer your question, Pete, a lot.
well. A lot.
Depends if you get one turnkey or you're going to build it yourself. I couldn't even imagine what it costs start to finish right now.
And one thing people don't realize is the man hours that actually goes into it. Everything tedious. It takes time.
I think Peg said from start to finish the last time, I think, and don't quote me, but I thought he said it takes like 6 weeks to build one. From roll it in the shop to, start to put the tin work on it, put it all together, all the tin welding, all the lines, getting it all done to make it run in about 6 weeks. All right?
Yeah.
But your guys, when you build yours, 21 days,
21, 22 days.
almost 24 hours a day, right?
Yep.
I went down with Greg and helped pick that up down to Anglers, and we come back, and I come down, and there's a whole slew of people here. And in fact, when you guys are doing that, friends of ours from Arizona come up, and he'd never been here before, and I brought him down here to see what was going on, and show him stuff, and I helped work on the tractors with him, and the tractor, and then on our way home, he goes, "Wow, I've never seen that many guys working on one piece of equipment that close to each other, working that good together."
Yes.
Everybody was just entwined, everybody had a job, and everybody was getting it done. So I just couldn't believe how you guys did that.
And I think that, as far as John Deere's go, I think that's the coolest looking one out there. I do. I do.
It turned out beautiful.
It is.
Every time you guys build another tractor, it's got different metal or different wood and stuff on it. It's definitely an added addition to the
I brought my hood down here and I didn't have any. This hood was huge. It was off of the TV. The tractor was huge. And I said, I don't know what you're going to do with it, Greg. Just do something. Just do whatever you think. Because he's got creative. He sees that, right?
Yeah.
Sees it right away.
He sees it right away when he wants. He knew right away what he wanted to do it in 5 minutes. I think looking at it. I did. And he said, I'm going to do this, do this, do this. I'll have at it. So that's very sharp.
I forget how much you took out of it.
Now, foot.
Foot out of the middle.
I think there was a foot out of the front of the hood and narrowed it up and taped it back and cut it. I come down here, it's all the way in a piece. I thought, this is a $16,000 hood. Make sure it's right.
Yep.
Yep.
There's been a lot of hoods that come down here that I've seen that too. Help cut them apart.
Yep.
You lay it up there, mark it out. There you
Yep.
go.
And you try to keep
Where you
some
start.
of the original.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and so you know what it is. You're like, it couldn't be what it was.
He makes it proportionate, fits the tractor, so it's not an oversized hood, sticking up above a cage. It's all proportionate. It still keeps the theme of the body of whatever class tractor, like the Kloss or like the Deere, or even like yours, so it looks more, resembles that scale.
Like a farm tractor.
Yes.
It looks like a farm tractor.
But I think the one getting debuted in Louisville is going to be one of the coolest ones.
Yeah. It's
Coming out. I really do. It's going to be different. I think we're looking at it right now, and I think the damn thing looks cool.
Yeah.
gonna be sharp.
So Craig Ladwig, if you're watching, is getting work done right now.
Yep.
There's 2 guys over there now working on it, just so you know.
Yep. It's Craig Ladwig tractor.
Yep.
We had him on last week.
Yep. Mackenzie, is there another question?
Yeah, there's a couple of them. So Keith Handenberg, Travis and Greg, with bigger turbos and added horsepower, are you guys figuring out new ways to get them to hook? Have you tried Mitas tires?
So the question is, with the bigger turbochargers and the more horsepower, have you guys found new ways to get them to hook? And have you tried Mitas tires?
I'm personally waiting to buy my next set of tires. Either I want to see what the Parks tires look like or the Mitas. I mean, we talked about it. I don't know what you're thinking.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of good tires out there now.
You have the whole shots and different tire cutters.
Yeah, different cuts. Yeah,
Yep.
tires have really come a long way.
What do you guys run for tires?
We got the whole shots.
Whole shots. What's on here?
Whole shots.
Whole shots
You've got
on here.
14s on for Louisville?
Yep.
I've got the 12s yet. they're hard to get. 14 flies.
What's the other question, Mackenzie?
The Brent Geik, where was the wildest ride you've been on a pro stock with?
To who? Who's that to?
Anybody, either Greg or Travis.
What's the wildest ride you guys ever been on in a pro stop?
Mine would be Sheboygan, like second time down the track. And I remember Greg coming up to me. And that track's kind of hairy.
That was
You know,
a tough
there's a
track.
lot of wild rides. And actually, Greg was before me. Got it up on one wheel twice. So, yeah, Greg came up and said, "You don't have to do this." Well, we're already strapped in. So.
Get ready to rip.
Well,
But
that
it
day
just-
we jumped both frames. So, I got bouncing hard. We wrecked both frames.
Yep. For me, it was Pecatonica a couple years ago.
Wait. What about the time of your driveway?
Well, that did suck. That was the wildest ride. So people that don't know,
This is a long time ago. This
When-
is the old Thunder Clutch.
yeah, back in 1999 when data loggers first came out, I went out in the driveway and I just held the clutch in. It was just I'm just gonna rev it up to 3,000 RPMs to see if the data logger would start recording. Well, I did, and the pump stuck. Of all times and places for the injection pump, when a pump sticks, the tractor runs wide open. Well, when it runs wide open, you can't hold the clutch in. There's a wild ride. Yep, but I went across the driveway through the ditch. Yep.
Can you see that, Ken?
I can, yeah.
So that's Travis
Wow.
in Sheboygan.
Greg?
Or that's Greg.
Yeah, Marianne commented when he was 17.
Yep.
Wow.
That's a wild ride. But on the pro stock, though, the wildest ride for me was Pecatonica a couple years ago. We had the bright idea to lighten the front end up because we weren't hooking up to anything, and I lightened it up too much.
There's a point of no return.
Yes, and the worst thing you can do is back out of it, because then you're called the mangina.
Yeah,
So you got to stick in it and keep going. That's all I can think about going on the track. And he's in the Netherlands, wasn't even there.
How about you? What's the wildest ride you've been on?
I never had one.
No, it's Louisville with the tube coming off.
No, that's not a wild ride. That
You didn't
just
even know what
happened.
was going on.
Yeah, why would I stop?
Driving by Braille.
No,
Right.
I think I drove an Elke Burner once in the Netherlands, and I was a little bit light on the nose, and I never was on an Elke Burner, and I took off, and the nose was way too high in the air. Wheel bars were on the ground, 300 foot, and at the end, a turbo stopped. So when the boost went away, and when the RPMs went down, the turbo got freed up again, so we picked up the RPM again, and I went on a 10 foot. So that was kind of scary.
Yeah.
That's the only one I ever had. I never had a bad run.
I've never drove a pro stock, but I've been on one tire in a blown mini rod before.
That'd be, I was
That's not fun when it's like that.
I was supposed to drive Stacy's mini rod one time.
The rear engine one.
The rear engine when we sat in front of it, and I let it drive Super Farm. I had a Super Farm at the time. I let it drive that, and then I was going to drive that. But I'm a little taller than Stacy.
Taller.
Very taller.
We'll call it taller.
Yep. And I got in there and I said, I couldn't. No, I didn't fit. So, but I would love to drive mini rods.
You got any more? What's the other one?
Yeah, so Craig Gladwick says, doesn't Luke have a tractor to work on? LOL.
Yeah, Luke's got a tractor to work on, but he's on a TV timeout now, Craig.
Yeah.
And we're looking at it, and he's just thinking about a couple brackets he's about ready to make for it.
Yep.
But it's getting close. Sure looks nice, Craig. Wish you were here.
Yep. I wish we could show it to you, but you have to tune in later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't tell you what it is other than it's a pro stock.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just saying a word.
Yep.
Sure looks nice, though.
Yep.
Where did Die Hard 2 go?
Where'd it go?
Yeah.
So Dennis Borson, I think, bought the pair, wasn't it?
Not at the same time.
Not at the same
He ended
time.
up with both.
Yeah. And then after that, I think they became Super Farms. It was the Deal and Deer, I think that one was.
Good bet, yeah.
Yeah. Deal and Deer, and what was the other one? They're both in Illinois. One had a different hood because Morrison blew the motor out and wrecked the hood in Louisville.
Yep.
So I think that one's dealing here. Super Farm is still around somewhere.
And the one you had a couple years ago went to Canada, right? Yep. Yep. And the one you had before this one went to Canada.
The original Conan Pro stock.
Yep. You people owned that before you did, right? No. No?
Oh, yeah. Well, we owned it, sold it,
Yep.
bought it back.
Yep.
What else you got, Ken?
Emily is wondering how many Badger State tractors will be in Louisville next week.
How many Badger State tractors in Louisville? I think there's 9 Pro stocks. Twisted Deer Super Farms. Don Salama, that Victoria Super Farm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Galaxy.
Galaxy in the Liverpool, yep. Tom
Galaxy.
Galaxy in the Liverpool, yep.
11 teams right now we're counting.
Yep. Yep. And eight pro stocks.
That's something.
8 or 9, yeah. But Jason Rowan is a Badger State member. He joined again this year, so.
Yep, Jason Brown.
We're gonna do a show with him. Go out to his place and do a show and see that. That'll be cool.
So we got a lot of good things planned that we're hoping to get to.
Hopefully, but he gets so busy.
We won't get, this is going to take some time to get up. There's a lot of Badger State bullets. We can't do them all.
We've got 4 or 5 years of shop tours.
Oh, it's going to be, yeah.
Because in the summer we're gonna do the shows, the polls. We're not going to shops.
Yeah.
We're gonna do highlights of the shows and talk to people in them, So.
But yeah, it's been fun already. We hope everybody's enjoying it. Tonight we're at Crazy Acres in Edgerton. We got Lucianne Carolers here and Travis Wildman down here with the big T8 Tomcat behind us. Greg's been down here working on it, so we thought we'd have our show down here tonight.
Yeah. Then Dean Manthe, nice to see Greg with some green in the background.
The real Dean Monty says it's nice to see you with some green in the background.
I think Dean's colorblind. I'll say green.
The plant tractor.
Oh, the land tractor. Oh, okay.
John Link's Pro Stock sitting on the other side of this. I don't know if you guys can probably see some of that through our
Revelation.
Revelation Pro. That one's going to be in Louisville. So it's hard to see with our phone because we're so far away. I don't even think that Greg's glasses can dial in that good.
No, but
Anybody else have any questions?
No, just this guy from Poletown says they like your choice of beer with the Bush.
Oh, the Bush Light.
Yeah.
Bush lattes tonight. A little dessert after dinner.
I usually drink Budweiser. I'm an old guy. But
Budweiser.
I'm with the team. And we were going to go as the Mustache Mafia. Travis has got to get to Louisville. That's John Links wants us to go as the Mustache Mafia. You'd make it there.
I'd make it, yeah.
He's not going to go Mustache?
We'll give him an honorary one we can tape on.
Mine will get there.
Yeah, you'll be there.
I'll be there. I'll get there. It's a week away.
Yeah,
And we got to shave it off. Do something special.
there you go.
Yep.
Special. You heard it, folks.
Something
First right
special.
here.
Yep. Yep.
Louisville coming up. Everybody's working hard to get things done, and we tried calling a few other people that were going, but they're busy putting things together. So it's kind of hard now getting down to crunch time to get others to jump on with us. As they're working during the day, they're working on the pulling vehicles at night to get them ready to go. So,
Nothing goes as fast as you want to do it when you're doing this.
you know,
And
yeah, we
that's,
should have this done. No problem. Yeah, it never happens.
that's why I like coming here to work on it because of that. All the overhead you guys have in the back, all the parts you need, and the guys and the talent to make it. If you don't have it, we can make it work. Yeah.
Yeah, TIG welder, you name it, it's all here. Whatever you need
There's-
to
yeah.
put it together.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Patrick Hack is wondering, Greg, have you ever missed a session at Louisville?
Have you ever missed a session at Louisville? Pat Hack.
Yes, and Pat was with me. I missed once. Last time I missed a Louisville poll, I was in the National Guard yet. I had to fly that weekend. It was 1991. I've been there every year since then. And I've made every session, but I took Pat for lunch one time and he corrupted me. We were there at midnight yet. But at least they piped the show into the bar. So we could watch it. We got to watch it. But it was
Lunch,
we had a
afternoon dinner.
$1,200 bar bill when we left.
Ooh,
We ate 2 meals and drank some.
expensive meals.
It
Must have
was.
been an
The
expensive
food was
place.
expensive.
Yes.
Yes. Thank God we only had to walk across the street to get home.
All right. Last question. Most meaningful tractor out of the shop down there.
Say that one more time.
Most favorite or meaningful tractor out of the shop down there.
Most favorite or most meaningful tractor out of the shop down here?
Probably this one that we're pulling today.
I would say that too. That was good. Yep.
Yeah.
I
How about
don't
you?
know. Do you want to tell the story, Travis, or not? It's up. I would say. But you want to tell it?
Yeah, so the reason that one got built so fast is for the American Family Children's Hospital pool. We wanted to get it done because we were there that prior February, January, February, part of March for our son Graham, and it was kind of our way to honor.
Graham Strong.
Yep, Graham Strong.
So it's such an amazing hospital, and they do so much for families and children, and it's such amazing pull. That pull is a lot to all the pullers, and meant so much to Wildlands. That's why there's everybody and anybody, all hands are on deck. Never been here to help work on tractors, help put that one together. Everybody's got a little piece of that.
That's why it was only 21 days to get it built. And even Engler got a chassis for you right away or something. And the sheet metal was all there. Yep.
And that's one of the few tractors I didn't work on because of COVID.
Yeah.
I couldn't come over.
Couldn't get
Yep.
over it.
Yep, that was the 20 when COVID was going on. Yep. Yep.
So that pole, there's a little, I call it a sticker, I guess you guys can have. It's a Graham Strong, and it had a footprint with it.
Yep.
Graham Strong has footprints on it. Travis and Tierney didn't know, but I had mine, and I taped it to the steering column of the mini rod. And Graham rode with me that night, and I won. And after I won, I took it over and put it on the road stock. Remember, it's still out there.
Yep. Yep.
It's still out there. It's a very meaningful night.
That's for everybody. Tierney told the story when we do the auction, and there was 4,000 people there, and you could have heard a pin drop. You got to turn around. Excuse me. You got to turn around, and we got to do the auction right away. And you see 16-year-old boys with tears in their eyes. And, it was hard to get, but he made what, $18,000 in the auction today or something. Yeah, just off the auction. It was a lot. The most we've ever made. But it was a good cause. That pool's gotten bigger and better every year. When you talk to the guys backstage, that's always their favorite. I should say always, but most guys say that's their favorite.
I've helped down here over the years, used to help a lot years ago, and I didn't get to help as much as I want to do on there, but I was down here a few nights making parts and helping put on and put together. And, so I would say that tractor there is probably one of the most meaningful for me to help put together. And I helped all their other ones too. And the Screaming Norwegians kind of one of mine too, because my dad used to help support those. And when that tractor was here being built, it was probably one I really helped a lot on. I had time for. And when my dad passed away, I showed him a picture of it. Rough Stages down there, so he got to see it before he passed.
I think that tractor should have been built won 3 national championships.
I think so, yeah.
I think so. And that's a strong tractor.
2010, I believe.
Yep. In 12 years, it's won 3. That's pretty good batting average.
A lot of tractors come through here too that left here, like Boyd's left here. They run it, they sold them, come back here, got different paint jobs, maybe different wood, left, and Boyd bought them back, come back here again. So there's been a lot of tractors. Masterson's have been here a couple different times with a couple different owners.
I remember Don Masterson was one of the first hoods that lifted automatically, right?
Yeah.
And I bet I was at the pole when he drove it. He must have raised that hood 50 times back and forth and showing people. That was pretty cool.
So it's winter 18 feet.
Yep. And
Fort Wayne.
Fort Wayne, yep. And Don's one of my favorite players. Always has been, yep.
We're getting close here. As we're getting close to 8 o'clock time. Is there any more questions, Ken?
One more. Let me find it here. What happened to Die Hard Vengeance?
Die Hard with a Vengeance. What happened to him?
I believe that's King of Deers.
King of Deers.
Oh, okay.
Or Hopkins.
Corey Hoffman, King of Deers, yep.
Okay, cool.
Still out there running.
And then from Jack Spots, Wyoming's team, a top seller of the BSTP raffle tickets. Thank you for your support.
Hear that? Jack
Jack
Spot
Spots, yeah.
said the Die Hard Deer, you have to sell some most raffle tickets. So
Yeah, they
make
do.
sure you support.
Thank you, Jack, for all you do.
Yeah, I want to thank Jack. He actually gets us all the tickets to sell.
Yeah. Yep, that's a lot.
He does a great job of that, organizing it. So,
Yep.
so you folks, when pulling season starts, we'll be selling raffle tickets again. So get to the polls, find one of the pullers, and get yourself a raffle ticket. 25,000 for first, 15,000 for second, 10,000 for third prize.
Yep.
You don't have to be present to win.
Yep.
100.
We let Tom Gallus buy one this year.
Tom
Tom
Gallus
Gallus
not
not
allowed. No.
Tom Bell won grand prize twice.
You're watching, Tom? Sorry.
We're not selling you any tickets.
You can sell only.
And he only buys a couple.
Right.
It isn't like he buys a lot. Yeah. He said he only bought 2 tickets with his name on it.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, it's 8 o'clock, and I'm sure we got to make room for the Beer Money Pulling Team show. So we thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight. I know we started kind of late and we weren't as organized, but we're down here tonight. It's getting crunch time for Louisville. So thanks everybody for watching. Tune in next week.
And I want to thank for all the comments. It makes it go a lot better, guys. It helps us out. Sometimes you run out of things to say, and if you want to know something, just ask it.
Yep.
We'll tell you.
Yep.
Yep.
Make sure you put them up there. We thanks everybody for watching.
Yep. It's been a good thing, guys. We're going to keep it going. Thank you very much.
So we had a lot of fun. So I'd like to thank Travis and Luke here for letting us hang out with them tonight here. Thank Wildman's for letting us hang out in the shop here in Edgerton. So
And if you're down in Louisville, come on up and talk to us. We want to hear from you.
come say hi.
Yep. Anybody in Badger State Tractor, come up and talk to them. They'll tell you anything you want to know.
All right, perfect.
You don't know much. So you don't ask him very hard questions. But
We'll even get to you speaking Dutch if you want.
right.
No.
No Dutch.
Dutch it ain't much.
Oh.
Yeah, right. I know better.
Well, thanks everybody, and have a good night.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.